Hey besties, welcome to your favorite podcast, Curious Minds with your favorite girls. I'm your host for today, Paddy Suji. I'm your co-host here,
Vanessa came today.
We trust our besties are having a good week so far, and this is the last week of February. This year's going by so fast
Very
already.
fast, very, very fast.
So if you haven't watched our previous videos, kindly go back to our channel, follow us, subscribe, like, comment, and share to your loved ones. So today, without going into much, Sareem, today's topic is it's not light, it's not funny, it's not yet to gist. It's something that I find very sensitive and it's very necessary. Do you understand? And today, we're talking about rape. And very important for us to say, because it's not just about social trends. It's about the trauma. It's about about justice. Do you understand? Justice. And I feel like and if you're in Nigeria or you follow Nigeria updates, you know that for the past 2 weeks now, rape has been trending in Nigeria. Do you understand?
It's even more than 2 weeks. It has been like a month now. Like in this month of February, the whole trending stories you see online is rape.
Honestly, and people are coming out to voice out, and I'm really, really happy because people are using their platforms now. So we're also here to also use their platforms, and as girls also relate and just to spread their awareness and create awareness, to all our fellow girls that are one way or another being a victim. Do you understand?
Or about to.
God forbid be a victim, or just to know how to protect ourselves, and take necessary measures. So Vanessa, what's your overview knowledge on rape?
Okay, so personally, I feel like rape is a sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Do you understand? When you're not giving consent to a certain sexual activity, which is like obviously penetration, and then the person comes in and forces it on you, that's rape automatically. Or being harassed, like touching and all. But the main cocoa is penetration.
Okay, so I feel like father even said harass, because that harassment is also a very vital point.
Yeah.
Because just catcalling, as maybe like with all your assets now, you're working and you see some men, hey, fine girl, that's assault.
Yeah,
and you can actually sue that kind of person. Do you understand? And that person goes for like almost 2 years imprisonment. But that's also a form of, you think about assault. Do you understand? Assault. So like Vanessa has said already, rape actually having sexual intercourse with the gender without their consent. Do you understand? And even the law of our so-called country also provides for this, so in the penal code and the criminal code. But for no reason, we have still have no justice. It's still not being implemented.
It feels like we're in a lawless country.
Honestly, because I don't know why you have this sort of provisions of law and then you still don't implement it. Do you understand? This is why most people don't even come out to even speak out, because they feel like there's no point. Essence? And then to end of criticism, backlash from people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And like when people come out to speak up, people don't even believe them. Can you imagine the series of almost damage people had to do for that miraculous case, even though it turned out to be a lie? But still, I feel like the first instinct when we hear rape is that we should be angry.
You're supposed to be angry. You're supposed to be
care whether it is even. Do you understand?
Do you get? And funny enough, I saw some comments before she came out and she was like, "Oh, it's all lies and all of that." I saw some comments under her page when she said she was raped. Someone was like, "Ah, this someone is catch cruise." And all of that. Even women, like girls,
and were like, the girls?
Do you get? Were like, were raped, and so like it's a normal thing.
What were you wearing?
Do you get? Like it's a normal thing.
What you can do in his house? Like
it's a normal. And she did not even go to his house. This person came to her house to come and do the whole act. So that think of it as when she went to the house, she might probably not even be alive right now. Do you understand? So it doesn't really matter. People be like, "Oh, what were you wearing? How did you address? How did you place yourself? How did you do this? How did you do that?" Forgetting the fact that even if you are fully covered, it will still happen. Do you understand? Yeah. We've heard of cases whereby some people come out and be like, "Oh, they were raped," and then they tend to ask them, "What were you wearing?" I was wearing I was fully clothed. Even the ones that wear like full regalia and scarves and all of that, they still get raped.
Even if someone is wearing the skimpiest clothes, it's not an invitation for you to come and rape me.
Yeah,
I'm very from personal, so I'm exactly. I feel like it's not. I'm not inviting you. It doesn't tell you to come and have whatever conversation. And people feel like, oh, okay, yeah. Even it's what you're wearing, this is too skimpy. Even I can't really tell my daddy, what my uncle. That is for you. Do you understand? Everybody
has their own different fashion.
Do you understand? Sense. So dressing is not even out of it. That's even the lamest excuse I've even heard. Do you understand? Why can't we focus on the boy child and tell them that, oh, okay, if you see a female, whatever she's wearing, not your business. Do you understand?
And as a guy too, when a woman or a lady tells you no, I don't want you in my space.
Even that there's something like marital rape. Even
Yeah.
without, even if you're legally married to your wife and she says no,
Mm-hmm.
it's still
It's
no.
still
It's
no.
still no because
You
she didn't
should
give you the
learn to
consent.
you should learn to say, like, appreciate it, or I don't know how to put it. Like, when a lady tells you no,
You have to respect
you
it.
have
That is
to
our
respect
decision. Do
it.
you understand? Yeah.
That is her at that particular point in time. That should not give you any reason to now say, oh, you told me no, Abby,
I
I
would
will
catch
catch
you
you.
in front.
That's
And then
rubbish.
the fact that it even happens now that even on the road, as I go down you as a beautiful girl,
Mm-hmm.
and men are calling you, can I have a number? And then I feel like this thing is even more of men's ego. You feel like, why is the girl turning me down? Me, to them, I'm a spec, I have money. Do you
Because
understand?
I saw one when a lady was like saying she was passing a particular place, and then some guys were like checking
Yeah.
her and all of that, and she told them no, and one of them was like took her phone, slapped her,
Yeah,
started
smash this
beating
and
her and all of that,
yeah, I saw
and
that
I'm like,
too.
I don't know you. I don't want to have any form of conversation with you. So why will you now go to the extent of you beating me because I told you no?
At least for what I just do, I just give them. I get to my, I just block them for my own personal safety. Because what I
Yeah.
even live is even like a place that is quiet and quiet. So if
Mm.
even that happens, it's only you and your God, honestly. But it's not really a laughing matter. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Why can't you be
actually.
safe? Why can't I walk on my street with
Mm.
nobody harassing me or anybody? I ever say no. No, it's no. It's not really that deep. Do you
Stick to
understand?
it.
And like the fact that it's never only happening to girls, to even the male, let's not be gender bias. It happens to the
Mm.
male child too as well.
Yeah.
Women, other women sexualizing them, touching
Yeah.
them inappropriately. Do you understand? Even down to basic children. I had a
Yeah.
friend in university, so her parents are very, very absent. It's not her parents that go like
They're
from in
always
the
like
morning,
out
they've gone
and
to
all of
work,
that.
then come back
Yeah.
again by 10 p.m. So they had a nanny for them. So this nanny, a female by the way,
Mm-hmm.
female nanny, my friend, she was like 10 years old at that time. Then her siblings on the same bed, like a master bed, they were all sleeping. And this nanny was touching my friend inappropriately, girl
Mm.
to girl, oh.
Mm.
And obviously she remembers because obviously she was 10 years old at that time. She obviously remembers. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So like imagine that's a female to a female touching her inappropriately at
Yeah.
that kind of age. Do you understand? So honestly, that's also rape.
It's
Honestly, but
rape.
besides
It
if
doesn't have to be, you don't have to wait until the whole penetration goes
enter, it's
in.
still rape
As
because she
far
didn't
as,
give you
because
consent.
yeah, she did not
Do
give
you
you
understand?
consent.
So
That's
honestly,
harassment.
yes.
You're harassing her sexually.
And honestly, the rate is rising is very alarming, honestly, because today we're hearing rape, tomorrow we're hearing rape. I want to say something that this rape is not also it's not a joke.
It's
It's not
not.
something you just come and say so for content. Because people are
Yeah.
using content now. I saw a story of a female accusing a male that he raped her and told her to
Mm.
be a lie. And the boy sued her for almost 15 million
I even
naira
have a
for
friend.
defamation.
I have a friend that her brother was accused of rape in their school, and now later turned out that she was lying. Simply because I think she liked the guy, but the guy was not giving her the attention.
She went to
So
frame him.
she just started to frame him, and then they expelled him, they penalized him and all of that. And the guy ended up dying. He ended up committing suicide. So most times if you are raped, come out, be genuine about it.
Yeah, and if it happens to any of you, I happened to any of you before, like, or somebody, or a victim, advise them to go to hospital first, because at the time
Yeah,
you can
they
get
need to
the
get checked.
semen and the DNA. That's the only evidence you have at this point. Because
Yeah,
talking alone is not going to be enough for you.
it's
People don't
not.
believe you. Say inside of country that people
So
before, even before
while
giving
you
it
are
to you, they're
talking,
asking
show
you show
evidence.
evidence. They're asking you that what were you wearing or where did you go to? Do you
Mm.
understand? And the fact that people that have power too also have, imagine that story too of my brother. Oh, I have money. I'll shut you up.
Yeah,
Do you
I'll shut
understand?
you up
So
and
because
all
of
of
you have
that.
money doesn't mean law is the law. Everybody that commits a crime should face the law. Do
Even
you
if you are the
understand?
son of the president, as far as you are caught in that act or you did that
And there's
particular
full
thing
evidence
and there
against
is
you.
full evidence against you, you should face the law,
Because I feel like we're not
irrespective
angry
of
enough
who
as
your father
girls.
or
Do you
your
understand?
mother
That's
is.
why we have this our platform to communicate and create awareness. Do you
Mm.
understand? So honestly, if you know somebody or you know a victim that has been raped, or on the screen will be a displayed hotline for you to call. And you also feel like you also talk to us too, yeah, on Curious Minds. You
Yeah, you're
can reach out
free.
to us on radio, on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and radio media on Facebook.
So you heard it from our colleague. If at all you had indulged in that particular act of raping other people's children, stay away from it because you will face the law. Even if the law does not get hold of you, spiritually, you will face the law, and
And
physically,
they forget they
you will
also have
face the
they also
law.
have their own daughters too, or they also have sisters
Yeah,
too.
because you're going to, obviously, you give, if you say nothing like that, they cannot rape my sister, you never can tell.
Yeah.
It can happen to
They will pass
anybody.
it to generation.
That's what they don't know because you feel like, oh, you raped this particular person, and you feel like maybe you are not, you eventually don't get arrested and all of that, and then the whole thing just
I feel like they've
slides.
escaped
It
here.
will still come back to you. one way or the other. Is it that if it doesn't come back to you to go to your generation, it's like a curse. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you have been raped, or you know someone that has been raped, come out. Don't just hide and be like, oh, what would the society say? They
Mhm.
would they would just victimize me and say, it's a normal thing. Keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Come out and talk. Your voice needs to be heard.
Mhm.
Justice needs to
Preview.
prevail. Do you understand? So you heard it from us today. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at View Radio Media, on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at View Radio. So we've come to the end of today's episode on Curious Mind. I remain your host, Vanessa Akin today.
Just by this, Suji. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.